Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will continue the series of video lecture on topology. Okay, so in the last class we have seen the definition and what some examples on the topology. Okay, so today let us start with the types of topology. Okay, so today we deal with types of topology. So in this first already we have seen that indiscrete and discrete topology, right? So once again we will recall with this one, discrete and indiscrete topology. So we write topology. And third one is very important, cofinite topology, or it is also called as finite complement topology. So you should remember all this definition, and this definition is very important, even its proof also very important. Next one, comparable and non-comparable topologies. Third one, fifth is stronger, or it is called as the finer, or it is also called as larger, and weaker, that is smaller, or it is also called as weaker topology. Okay, smaller or weaker topology. And we have co-countable, or it is also called countable topology. Okay, so one more, we have usual topology. Okay, so these are the types of topologies. So you can see that, so almost for your syllabus we have 7 types of topology. Okay, first one indiscrete, and second one is discrete topology, and next one is very important, cofinite topology or finite topology. And then we have co-countable or countable topology, which is almost similar to this cofinite topology. Okay, next one is comparable and non-comparable topology, stronger or finer or larger, and smaller or weaker topology. So these types of topology comes under the comparable topologies. Next one is usual topology. Okay, so let us see one by one. For cofinite topology we have the definition and even its proof. Okay, so therefore we will continue this definition in the next separate video. Okay, today we deal with discrete, indiscrete, and comparable and non-comparable, and stronger and weaker topologies. Okay, so this we will continue in the next section, that is next video. First let us define what is indiscrete topology. Indiscrete topology. So as I explained that in discrete topology, it is nothing but it is a collection of only two subset phi and x. So let us define this one, that is, let x be any set then the collection of only two subsets, that is, we know that phi and x are the trivial sets of any set. Okay, so subsets of any set, that is phi and x. This topology is called as, so this form a topology is a topology on x. So you can say that always, because for any set this topology, this collection of subsets is always a topology on any set. Therefore we say that this is called as indiscrete topology, or sometimes it is also called as the trivial topology also, or it is also called as trivial topology, because it is a collection of only trivial sets. So see here, I repeat, let x be any set, the collection of only two trivial subsets, that is t is equals to phi and x, always is a topology on x, and this is called as the indiscrete topology or trivial topology, and it is denoted by ti equals to phi comma x. Okay, so we want to give the example for this one. For any set this will be always same, that is, let us consider n set x having 1 2 3 4 5, then ti, that is trivial set on this one, is trivial topology on this one is on the x is phi itself, that is null set, and x itself. Okay, or if you want to write, you can expand this x also, that is phi this set itself, that is 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so this is the trivial set and is denoted by ti, right? Next definition is discrete topology. So a discrete topology is nothing but it is the collection of all the power set of any set, that is power set means it is the collection of all the subsets of any set x, then that set is form topology on the x and is called as the discrete topology. So that is, let x be any set and let T be collection of all subsets of x, that is the collection of all subsets is denoted by p of x, that is power set of x. So okay, so is always a topology on x and is called discrete topology. Okay, so that means remember that if x be any set, then the power set of x always form a topology, and this is called as the discrete topology on x, right? Okay, so that means it is the collection of all the possible subsets, then it forms the topology and is denoted by TD. Okay, that means topology, this is the discrete topology. For example, so we have a set, say for example x equals to a comma b. So this is our set and we first write the collection of all possible set, that is power set of X, always we have phi and X are the subsets of any sets, and we write the possible subset singleton set A, singleton set B, then A and B together forms a subset, that is which is nothing but this X. Okay, so here 4 possible subsets of this set X. Then T is equals to, this is nothing but it is also form a topology, that is TD is equals to, we can write phi X A B is a topology on X. Okay, so this is an just example. For any set, if you write the power set, that is always form a topology and is denoted by TD. Okay, here you may give the one more example, that is if X is equals to a set consisting 3 elements 1, 2, 3. So then first we write the power set of this one. P of X is, so first null set X itself. First we write all the singleton sets 1, 2, subset containing 3. Next we write the combination of two elements 1, 2. This is the one of possible subset, and 1, 3, 2, 3. Okay, and you have written X itself. So therefore it has 6 subsets, and this collection of all the subsets form a topology and is called as the discrete topology, because you can see that intersection of all these elements or any two subset is again a subset in the topology T. Okay, because if you consider intersection of any these two elements, for example I will consider this 1, 2 and 1, 3. Intersection of 1, 2 and 1, 3, it gives you intersection is 1, which again in the topology T. So like this, if you consider any two sets or intersection of all the sets, that will give the resulting will be in the same topology, this T. Okay, so therefore we call this as T forms always for any set X. There are minimum 2 topologies. First one is indiscrete topology, which is equals to subset containing set, that is subfamily containing subsets phi and X. And second one is discrete topology, which contains all the possible subsets of X, right, that is power set. So these two are the always topologies on X. We have a note here, for any set X, if Ti is equals to phi X is in discrete topology on X, then the X Ti is called as the indiscrete topology on X. That is, if we have X is a any set and Ti is a indiscrete topology, okay, then the X and Ti together forms a indiscrete topological space. Okay, in the same way, if X is any set, then TD is a discrete topology, that is T containing all the possible subset of X is called discrete topological space. Okay, you got this one? So that is, if TD is equals to power set of X, that is collection of all the subset of X is topology on X, then X TD, that is X and TD together is called as the discrete topological space. Okay. Next we go for the next definition, that is comparable and non-comparable topologies. We will continue the countable topology in the next class. Okay, so in this section we move to the comparable and non-comparable topologies. So first we see what is the comparable topologies. Okay, so see, if we have two topologies T1 and T2 of the same set X. Okay, so here we define two topologies T1 and T2 on same set X, then only we can compare T1 and T2. If they are the topologies of two different sets, say for example T1 is a topology of X and T2 is a topology of Y, then we can't compare. Okay, so in order to compare two topologies, first they are defined on the same set and they are comparable. If T1 is either T1 is subset of T2 or T2 is subset of T1. So see me here, it means that we can compare that T1 and T2, which is stronger, which one is weaker. So in order to compare, so first condition must be T1 is either T1 is subset of T2 or T2 is subset of T1. If have this relation, then only we can compare these two sets. So if neither T1 is subset of T2 nor T2 is subset of T1, then we can't compare. So that is called as the comparable topologies. So in order to compare the two topologies, they must be defined on the same set and either T1 is subset of T2 or T2 is subset of T1. Okay, so if they are comparable, then we define two topologies. So, okay, two types of topologies, that is, so this is comparable topologies definition. Next we write the non-comparable, then we go for the what is stronger or weaker topologies. Okay, so here we write the non-comparable topology. Okay, so non-comparable topologies means if two topologies defined on here, or you can write it as two topologies T1 and T2 defined on same set X, if neither T1 is subset of T2 nor T2 is subset of T1, then T1 and T2 are called as non-comparable topologies. Okay, so two topologies are comparable if and not if and only if comparable if neither if T1 is subset of T2 and T2 is subset of T1. If we have neither T1 is subset of T2 nor T2 is subset of T1, then they are non-comparable. Okay, so next we have the definition for stronger, or it is also called as the larger or finer. Okay, and weaker is also called as that smaller topologies. Okay, so see here, Here we have two topologies, stronger and weaker, or it is also called as larger and smaller. Okay, so when two topologies are comparable, that is either T1 is subset of T2 or T2 is subset of T1, then we can define their stronger and smaller topologies. Okay, so if they are comparable, then only we can say that which one is the stronger and which one is the larger. Okay, so first we define stronger. If T1 is subset of T2, so first let us start with here, let T1 and T2 be two topologies on X. Okay, then if T1 is subset of T2, then we say that, so I am telling that T1 is subset of T2, then we say that T1 is called smaller topology or weaker topology, okay, on X. And similarly, corresponding to this one, T2 is called stronger or larger or finer in compare with T1. Okay, topology. Got this one? If we have two topologies T1 and T2 on X, if T1 is subset of T2, then this is called stronger. Sorry, this one is called weaker than T2, and T2 is called stronger than T1, right? Okay, so similarly, if T2 is subset of T1, then we can say that this one is the weaker and this one is the stronger. Okay, so very simple definition. If T1 is subset of T2, then T1 is called smaller, weaker, and T2 is called stronger, larger, or finer topology on X. Okay, so let us have an example for this one. So let us consider two topologies. First consider a set X, A, B, C. Then let us define two topologies. T1 is equals to phi, X, A, and T2 is equals to phi, X, A, C, and A, B. Okay, so this is the second topology on X. So B two topologies on X. Here we can observe that T1 is subset of T2. Here T1 is subset of T2. Therefore T1 is smaller topology than T2, and T2 is stronger or larger topology on, so that is topology than T1. Okay, so we compare both this set. You can observe that this T1 is a subset of T2 because it contained in T2, that is all the elements of T1 are elements of T2 also. Therefore we say that T1 is subset of T2 and T1 is the smaller and T2 is the stronger, right? So like this we consider one more example under this same set. We defined another two topologies. T3 is equals to phi comma x comma a comma, and T4 is equals to phi comma x comma b. Here you can observe that this T3 is not a subset of T4, or T4 is not a subset of T3. That is, here neither T3 is subset of T4 nor T4 is subset of T3. Therefore, we say that T3 and T4 are non-comparable. Okay, so here we cannot say that which one is the weaker and which one is the stronger, because we don't have any relationship between these two topologies. Okay, so like this you can say which one is the stronger and weaker topology. So we have note here, clearly we can say that in discrete topology, that is topology containing only two subsets phi and x on X is always smaller than other topologies, because this is the smallest topology than the other topologies, because it contains only two elements. Okay, that is two subsets. Okay, on the other hand, the discrete topology, that is the topology containing all the possible subsets or power set on X, is always a stronger topology than any other topologies on X, because it contains all the possible subsets. Okay, so therefore remember that always for any set, always TD, that is in discrete topology, is smaller topology, and discrete topology is always strongest topology. Okay, that is larger topology.